Hurt people hurt people. Who hurt you? These are two statements that I hear a lot that come from women. And it's very interesting how this usually transpires when this conversation is not going the way they want it to go, or it's not that favorable. And this statement is stated to guys. But the harsh reality is that if if this is being said and another woman has more likely done the hurting to this man, and now you want to say that he needs to seek counseling, could we not say that women are the main issue of this? That it's the common denominator here. So you want guys to have a safe space, and guys speak about safe spaces, which me personally, I don't subscribe to a safe space with a woman. That's a waste of my time. But if you're asking a lot of these guys to confide and trust you, but yet and still when they do this, and there's a lot of guys out here saying that they do this and then it turns out to be not favorable for them, then who is the real problem here? Because if you ask a bunch of guys, they'll turn around and say that their mother was the issue and the choices she made, and they got to see this later, and then they had to turn around and deal with another woman who then turns around and be an issue. And then there's women out here who takes the children from the guy, and then all the stuff he has to endure, and he's trying to find his way. Who really is the problem here? Really think about it. If you think you're being the savior because you want to hear what he has to say, listen, you're not the savior. You will never be the savior. Let's get that straight, because go back and watch Lion King. We don't follow you all like that. Whatever it is you think you can do, you cannot do. No matter how good of a relationship Simba had with Nala, she could not convince him to turn back and go back to his kingdom. It took another man for him to see that. And that man was Rafiki. Turned around and broke the wisdom down to him, and he made it plain for him to understand it. See, Nala came with that emotion. Real men who about position and trying to be real leaders and find their way are not going to respond to emotion. That's not what we do. That's why I said I don't really have this problem, but it's funny because just don't understand. A lot of women don't understand it. But I've been doing a lot of things. I keep saying I'm gonna get this Lion King breakdown out, and I really need to do it because it's so much. I got pages upon pages about this stuff. But yeah, Simba didn't move for Nala, and y'all gotta understand, real dudes is not gonna move for y'all. But these ones that y'all talk about that's being hurt and all this stuff, them the ones that came up under y'all tutelage and didn't have Mufasa there from the beginning. And if he did have a little Mufasa there, he didn't learn much. But see, most of y'all out here got male figures that's like Scar raising your son Mufasa, and that stuff that Scar turned around and taught him is what's being implemented on his life and shaping his life. And then he's turning, because of how he's not beneficial for your child, he's sending your child, these males, out into the wild, in which they learn a whole new curriculum about forget about it, do whatever it is that you want to do, which was the whole philosophy of Timon and Pumbaa, to make him forget the past and what he really was. Yeah, not gonna work.